Hello everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Secret World Legends Let's Play, and we are continuing right where we left off with a little bit of a snafu. OBS or Windows updated, one of the two updated, and again, like usual, when it happens with an update, I don't know why I didn't realize it, the microphone got switched to a different default, so we're voicing over, but we're gonna do the trial. We tried doing Trials of the Dragon, and I couldn't get past a fight, a bare-fisted fight, with that. So we're skipping that quest. So we're picking up this new quest, Last Dance of the Padurai.
Almighty! You scared me half to death. You scared me half to death. Oh, shut up. You know I have good reason to be worried. You know with what's out there. With what's out there. The forest is a dangerous place for humans. The forest is a dangerous place. It was one of the last refuges of the Fae folk. It was one of the last refuges. When the human world wanted no more of them, they came here to be left alone. They came here. But the vampires don't respect the truce between the fairies and the outside world, and it's caused no end of trouble. The weaker ones are hunted and killed by the Vampire Queen's footmen. The stronger ones? The stronger ones, they're the ones who concern me. Instead of simply striking back at the vampires, they're killing indiscriminately. The Fata Paduri. They are many. And they are mad. Mamu Paduri was always a bit mad, mind you. But she kept to her part of the forest. Now. Goddess, be kind. You can't just run off like that to fight her and her brood. It's their forest, and she's tricksy. The music attracts Mamu Paduri. It's her weakness, and it'll draw her out of her lair. Try to understand. She's like a wild animal that's been hurt. She's not accountable for her actions. That doesn't excuse it, but please try to understand what it is made her this way. Before you put a stop to her.
All right. So like I said, we tried doing an investigation quest. I couldn't do the bare-fisted fight for some reason. Alright, we got this box. We gotta kill some wisps, and I think that these wisps, so I end up killing a couple of these. I don't have my weapons. My weapons got from that bare-fisted thing. But we don't end up needing these things, so we're killing them a little bit needlessly. But that investigation quest, we're gonna go ahead and skip it. I couldn't do it. We might come back to it later once I figure out the trick to it. But I was getting two-shot, basically. And I tried it about 5 or 6 times and decided to stop recording and just start over using this one. So there's a couple reasons why we've been a little time between the episodes. I know it's been a little while. I like to get these out every 2 to 3 days. I usually like to do Secret World. So I'm sorry that you had to wait a little bit for this episode. I got caught up in the E3 coverage is one of the reasons. I was watching the coverage of E3, all the conferences, the EA conference, Xbox, Sony, Ubisoft. Just trying to keep up with the games that were coming out. There's a lot of good games that are coming that I'm pretty excited for. The other reason being this voiceover. I'm not excited to be doing the voiceover, so I'm going to try to make it feel as exciting as possible, but I'm Definitely not excited to have to do a voiceover of this again. So we're doing these wrong, the first couple of things that we fight, because we have to capture music of an enslaved forest spirit. And we have to target that spirit first. So this one, I think we learn we gotta target the spirit, use the music box, and then we can go ahead and kill them. So if you guys watched E3, let me know what you're most looking forward to out of E3. Mine, of course, I was looking forward to this game before E3, but after E3 and we got all the details from it, was Cyberpunk 2077. The trailer just made it look awesome, even though it wasn't gameplay. But it still made it look, I'm excited to play around in the world. And then when they did the Q&A, when we found out that it's first person only, I'm not too concerned with that. That's how I play Skyrim. That's how I play, I played Fallout for a little bit in first person, so I'm okay with it. There we go. We had trouble getting this one. Kill the root cage. It's a sturdy root cage. We're trying to use the music box on these things. I think we get a little bit close to dying here. We pull two of them. One of them has a shield on, and you have to kill the sprites first. And I'm running out of energy of both my weapons. So we get very close to dying. We managed to stay alive. So the other game I'm looking forward to is, of course, Elder Scrolls 6. Should be amazing when it comes out. Even though it's going to be a while. They're going to do Starfield first, before they do Elder Scrolls 6. So I'm assuming Elder Scrolls 6, maybe even Starfield, is going to be on next gen. So whatever, PlayStation 5 or something, whatever comes out after PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and all that. What I'm not looking forward to, and I was a little bit disappointed, was Fallout 76. I'm not a multiplayer, you know, if you see those types of games, the survival multiplayer games type person. Here we got the Eileen, or the Lele. I call her the Lele. I know that's not what she is. Okay, we got that forest root turned in. Now let's finish up the music boxes. Here, we've only got 2 more to do. One more to get, and then we have to kill one more of these tree things. These tree things were annoying. Yeah, Fallout 76, I just wasn't looking forward to it. That's not my type of game. I was hoping Fallout 76 would be a single player game. And I know they say you can play it single player, but a game where you have to fear other players coming in and destroying what you what you made. Or shooting you on sight, or that's not the game for me. That's not a single player game. I'm playing by myself in a game like that. There, we got our last spirit, and then we gotta lure out Mama Paduri. And it's at this point in the quest when I realized that this was the quest in the secret world, so the old version of the game, that you couldn't do by yourself. So I was a little bit worried that we were going to hit yet another quest that we wouldn't be able to continue on our own. But it turns out alright. Spoiler alert. Yeah, as we're running in here, I'm like, I remember this. This was the only quest in the secret world that I couldn't do by myself when I played it before. So they toned this quest down, but then they made other quests harder with the new combat system. The girl's garden. Alright, we gotta put the music box out here. It's beautiful. Alright, and then killing this thing used to be such a pain in the butt. Used to be impossible because she would, those ones that shielded, I think she would summon tons of those shielding ones. And she's doing it now, but we're doing okay with it. I could see this being a little bit difficult if you don't have your build the way you want it and the way that it works. Yeah, we did pretty good. Okay. We should turn this one in. There we go. The Mama Paduri was a servant of darkness, plain and simple. Say all you want about the treaty between humans and the fairy world. You can't escape the simple fact that eating young men is unacceptable behavior, regardless of any unholy deal struck. The music box is a fascinating occult apparatus, and we'd love to have our clockmakers take a look at its inner workings. Rebuilt on a massive scale, it may be unlimited potential. Your report will be instrumental in our continued research, pun very much intended. We're gonna get a pet from this, a trippy wisp. Is that what it said? Yeah, a trippy wisp. That's kind of cool. Oh, we did earn, so I didn't notice this until later in the episode, but we're at 50 SP. I don't spend it right away. I spend it at the end of the episode, so we actually lose some SP because I don't realize that. Because when I was filming this, it was during the bonus AP and SP weekend. So now we're going to go take on the quest from the Iley, the Lele. One of the weirdest animated characters in this so far, I think. That was just a weird animation. All around. Alright, we'll pick up these sticks. Then we gotta go destroy fungal incubators and fungal seeders. We'll get these guys. Catch up of him. Get this cedar. These cedars turn out to be a little bit more difficult than the incubators. We get stuck in all these blasts. Cedar's regenerating. We'll get this cedar down too. Hopefully this will be the first of a couple of these episodes posted this week. So I do want to keep the Secret World and the Not So Berry Sims challenge more frequently than anything else on the channel. It just, like I said, it took me a while to get this one out because I had recorded it, realized I didn't have the voice, the microphone in it, got a little discouraged. Then the E3 came, so I was watching the E3, and then I don't record during the week because I work. I work and then I come home and I relax. I don't record. So I do all my recording on the weekend, so I had to wait till the weekend to get that taken care of. Yeah, so again, let me know what games from E3 you guys are most excited about. And if there's any games you'd like to see on the channel from E3 that are coming out shortly. One of the ones I was thinking about was Jurassic World Evolutions. But I started playing it. And I really like it. So I've been playing it a little bit. We would start over for sure if I did it on the channel. But it's pretty good. If you're a fan of Jurassic Park or you like dinosaurs at all, it's not as robust of a builder game as I think people were expecting it to be. Like they were expecting maybe Zoo Tycoon or something along those lines. It's like a game with missions that you have to complete. So it's more of a management type. Management with missions. That's how I would describe it. But the one little game that from E3 that I was thinking about was, or playing on the channel, was After Party when it comes out. I think that's the game from the makers of Oxenfree, which we've played on the channel. There's candy down there. Hopefully I see it and get it. Okay, we just need 2 more spore pods. This fungal becoming is a little annoying. I didn't see him there. This spore pod down. Now, don't forget the candy. I think if I spot candy, I'm going for it. So I was also thinking, and I don't know what you guys would think about this, is playing some more MMOs on the channel. Right now we've got Final Fantasy XIV and we've got Secret World Legends. We were doing an Iron Man challenge. I don't know if we're going to continue that. I had a bad raid finder. LFR. I had a bad LFR experience. And I kind of uninstalled WoW. So probably not that one. But I was thinking about playing some other MMOs on the channel. Instead of single player games, like in place of some of the single player games that we're doing. And 2 of them that I actually play off the channel are Lord of the Rings Online, which I don't know how exciting that one would be. Because there's no voice acting, there's rarely any cutscenes until you get towards the end of it. But that one might be fun, and I would have a lot of fun introducing you guys to it if you haven't played it. And then the other one, and don't judge me for this one, but the other one was this game called Wizards 101. And it's a kids MMO. But I have been playing it with my mom, and we're having a lot of fun in it. So that's another option. That one might be a little bit more fun to watch. It's fully voiced, is the other thing that is nice about that one. There would be not a lot of reading for me. The combat is turn-based and it's card-based. So you get in combat with monsters, but you have a deck of cards that you build. And you have to play those cards to destroy the other monster. And I really enjoy that sort of combat. I didn't expect to enjoy that as much as I did. But I did. So I've been thinking about maybe turning the channel into an MMO focus. MMO and indie game focus, maybe. But we'll see. Alright. So, the Eilie, what a wonderful rediscovery. I always assumed the rumors of her death were greatly exaggerated. We've had feelers out for centuries, but it's been a challenge penetrating the fairy realm. Magical protections aside, they're not particularly receptive to census reports. The forms come back completely mangled, or worse, incorrectly filled out. It was Alexander the Great, his greatness sullied somewhat by ties of the Illuminati, who fathered the Eilie and her twin sisters. The Illuminati obviously have no idea of her history or significance. Then again, neither does she. Oh, and I almost forgot. Nice work on the rest of it. Oh, Sonic. One of these days, we're gonna get a agent from these quests. Alright, time to open some stuff. I don't think we're gonna pick up any other quests because we're getting towards the end of the episode. But we'll just go ahead and open some stuff. See if we get anything good. Which I don't think that we do. We'll open up a cache. We don't have enough inventory slots, that's right. So there's an easy way to take care of that. Get our challenge done for the week. Or for the day. Looks like I end up putting all of them in just because I don't want to go find a store, probably. Don't want to go sell. So when we see here, trying to level this shotgun, this yellow orange shotgun, is going to be absolutely ridiculous. We did 5 things and we got like a sliver of a bar. Okay, let's open our caches. And we didn't get anything good, but I like getting this currency because you can end up buying stuff with it. And I noticed that I forgot one of the ashes there. We might as well use the distillates while we're at it. Man, that shotgun's gonna take forever. That's gonna be hard to level up. I don't know how some people got their gear into red. So red comes after the orange, I think. That's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough getting our gear that good. Okay, let's spend our points here. I think here's when I notice, oh, we've got 50 SP. So we capped out because it's the SP and AP boost. So we go ahead and we buy 2 of these in the chaos. We come back and we're going to try to finish up our pistols as well. We get bamboozle and a hit rating boost. That takes care of our SP. Now we've got 5 of each. And I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end the episode, guys. So, sorry about the voiceover again. I know it's not ideal. But I want to thank you so much for all your support on this series. Again, we're going to try to get more out there. I'm sorry that there was a little bit of a wait between that. We're going to take on her investigation quest, but I'm going to research it a little bit so it doesn't turn into another Trials of the Dragon. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. So thank you so much for all your support on this series. If you want to see more of the Secret World Legends Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.
Unravel.